welcome back to Mad About Cards and Crafts. Today I am participating in the June release hop-in giveaway. I'm simply going to share the 3 cards that I created using the new digital stamp sets for the June release. It's called Fairly Awesome. Here is a look at the first one. There's some ticket booths and a ride and some balloons, a snow cone, a drink of some sort, a ticket. We also have a Ferris wheel and some adorable little animals, a giraffe and a panda bear. There are 2 different gnome stamps. So the first one has balloons and popcorn and ice cream and a gift, and then the second one is more of a patriotic theme. As I said, I am going to share my cards. I did create some pretty clean and simple cards. Let's take a look. Alright, so I created 3 clean and simple cards. The first one that I'm going to share is using the Ferris wheel, and so it says, "Have a wheelie happy birthday." I did use all of the sentiments that were part of the 4 digital stamp collections, and I colored my Ferris wheel, so the blues are going to be the B29, 26, and 24. The teals are going to be the BG 49, 45. I think I only used 2 on the teal. For the purple, I used BG 69, 66, and 63. And then for the fuchsia, I used RV 9, 6, and 4. I used my lightest colors on the outside, the spokes, and the inside of the wheel, and then I alternated the darker colors in the dots all the way around. For the jewels, I did use the Americana Jewel Mix. This is from Crescent Creation. There are several different jewel packs, sequins, and other embellishments over in the Etsy store. I do want to mention that Nia is working on creating her own web store, so she is going to be moving from the Etsy shop, but for this month I will link the Etsy shop in the description box below, where you'll be able to find all of the digital stamp collections as well as the jewels and other items that she does sell in her store. So that was card number 1. Again, I went very clean and simple today. And my next one is going to be using the cotton candy. So I had this background stamp. I just went ahead and just took a rectangular piece of paper and masked off the center after I printed this off. This is a slimline card that's 3.5 by 6. So I added the layers of paper, and I used the sentiment that said celebrate. For the cotton candy, I just used a couple really light pink and RV markers, I'm sorry. So the RV4 and RV6 is what I think I used on this one. I believe I used the RV24 and the 26 on this, or maybe it was a lighter blue. If I can find the combination that I used, I'll link it in the description box below. And then this is G2 and G0. So I colored them in. I used my R24 marker for the cone, and then I added stickles to each of the colors. So I love stickles. You know, if you've watched my channel at all, you do know that I do love my stickles, and I love the sparkle and shine on this card. So that is card number 2. For card number 3, I did use the Patriotic Gnome, and I used some gingham paper. So this is obviously an A2 size card, just like the first one, and I added the gingham paper. I did cut out this panel right here. I believe it's 3 3/4 by, let me think about this, 3 3/4 by 5. And I colored in the gnome using the same blue combinations, so the B26 and 24. I used the 27 and the 24 for the red, and I just continued to alternate that throughout my card. I added some gray, so this is like a C0 marker, just to add a little bit of shadowing to the white. And then again, I came in with my Stardust stickles. So on the other project, I did use Stardust stickles, but I also used a champagne color stickles for his shoes as well as for the flagpole. I used my gel pen to create some little stars, and then I had some of this twine in my stash and I used that to so that the bunting had something to ground it. So I just went ahead and added those two. I used my Copic markers. I think I used a G9 and a G7 to create the grass, and it's very hard to see, but I did use my stencil, my cloud stencil. I tried to keep it very light because I was working around this gnome and I wanted to make sure that I didn't ruin my card panel, so I kept it fairly light, but there is a little bit of the clouds in the background. And so here's a quick look. I'm also going to show you a quick look of all three of the cards together at the very end. This is the June release. I hope you head over to the Crescent Creation store. I want to mention that there is a giveaway. For this giveaway, we're giving away to one person. They will win the entire collection, so all four of the different sets. There are 4 participants in the hop. I will have that linked in the description box below. All you need to do to enter is leave a comment on each of the stops in the hop. If you like the videos, please make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, have a fabulous day.